Hello Professor and anyone who will be watching this video. Let me start with saying that I apologize immensely for such a late upload. Unfortunately, I had some unsolvable problems with the internet the whole day yesterday, and I was trying hard to solve them till the last minute, but I didn't do that, so I'm sorry for that. I do realize I will probably not have any grade for this, but I still want to do the assignment, so here we go. I want to give the answer to the question of why there are so many definitions of leadership, and I will try to come up with something of my own. To begin with, the lecture states it that there are as many definitions of leadership as there are people who are trying to give them. And that is quite understandable for me, as I believe leadership is a very ambiguous issue. And I think that there are too many aspects that should be taken into account while defining the notion. For one, there are such notions as the role of leadership and the kind of influence you're understanding by leadership. So one should specify particularly what kind of leader you're talking about, and on that would depend the definition of the word itself. We know there are political leaders, business leaders, maybe even educational leaders. Your teachers or the deans or anyone who has influential power over you is construed to be a leader. The parental leadership should also be taken into account. So as you understand, the definition would have a big discrepancy between the types of the leadership. And as for the kind of influence, as the book as well as the lecture states it, that there are cognitive and emotional kinds of influences, and here you also can talk about different kind of leadership. So for instance, if you're talking about emotional influence, you can talk about the friendship and the leaders among friends. So for instance, one person would be having much bigger emotional power over than another person, and he would be or she would be construed as a leader in that friendship. And we can talk about professional leadership in the aspect of cognitive leadership. So the presidents, and also political leadership. So the president, the business leader, and your parents, for instance, would be three totally different, let's say, types of leadership, three different areas of leadership, and you would define it completely differently. As for the definitions, I've looked through a lot of them in the lecture and in the textbook, and there is only one thing that travels across all of them. It is the broad definition of leadership, that it is the, let's say, process of influence of people with the aim of having some particular result in the end. So I believe this is the most general and the most universal definition of leadership. However, there is also one more specific definition which states that leadership is a process of influencing people with the aim of getting some shared objective at the end. I venture to disagree with this, as I believe it's not always about a shared objective. Sometimes it's just about getting an aim or getting an objective of the leader himself or herself, and it's not always beneficial to the society or to the working environment he or she is functioning in. So here is what I came up with, the definition of leadership. I believe this is a purposeful process of influencing others, either consciously or subconsciously, with a particular aim of accomplishing a certain objective a leader has. That is what I came up with. I hope there is some truth to it, and thank you very much for watching my video, and I apologize again for such a late uploading. Thank you very much. Bye bye.